Hello everyone. We have streamlined and simplified the way you add new workspaces, and we've also made it a little more clear how to manage workspaces. And just up front, if you already have your workspaces set up, you should watch this video, but just know that there's nothing you need to do. Everything works the same as it did before. It's only when you add a new one. So let's jump in and do that. You'll notice I have 3 out of 5 workspaces activated. That means I own 5 workspaces, but I've only activated 3 of them. You'll see down below, I've got these 3 companies. One other feature we've added is when you look at the workspace column now, instead of showing you usernames, it shows you the company name, the client name, which makes a little more sense. It's just more intuitive. So when it's time for me to activate another workspace, it's a lot easier than it used to be. Click on Add Workspace. And instead of importing an existing account that I created in the past, I'm going to create a new workspace. And you'll notice that now it asks you only to enter your client's company name. That's it. So right here I can enter, say, Burger King, and hit the plus sign, and it's done. So now I've used 4 out of 5 workspaces. You can see Burger King has been added as an additional workspace, and it's already available to me up at the top. I can switch over to it whenever I want. Something I want to point out is when it created this account, there are still account settings or workspace settings that I can go and change. What was created was a workspace that is nearly identical to the one that we had originally, like the original sign-in account. We basically inherited all of the account settings. Things like time zone. You'll be able to go in and change that. Let's say the new workspace has a different time zone than the original one. You'll still be able to go in and change that, and I'll show you that in a minute. But it just basically copied a lot of those settings over. That's how we created it so quickly. So another change we've made to make it a little more clear, is we now say workspace users instead of account users if you have an agency dashboard activated, and we say workspace preferences instead of account preferences, and we say workspace settings instead of account settings. The reason we change this is to make it more clear that when you're changing any of these settings and you have an agency dashboard, you're only changing the settings for the workspace that you have activated. In this case, it's Taco Bell. So if I make changes to any of these 3 and then switch back over to Burger King, all of these 3 will be a little bit different. And any changes I make there will only apply to Burger King. I hope that's clear. So when I just created my new Burger King account, let's switch over to that. You might want to jump into your workspace settings if anything is different. Like let's say Burger King, this one is in New Hampshire, and I'm in California. Well, that's a different time zone. So then you can jump in and change this to the Eastern time zone. And it will automatically save that. And now your Burger King accounts will be automatically adjusted to that Eastern time zone. If you have any questions about this change, please reach out to us in chat. As I mentioned before, there's really nothing for you to do if you're an existing agency client. This is more of a pointer for people that are adding new accounts, or if you're an existing account that wants to add new workspaces. Thanks.